curious why your damage is so much lower than ours.
It's depressing, actually.
You would have to go over her stats. What boon she took.
What rings are on your companion?
He's got
Or
like
what
35,000 power, 20,000 crit right
Well,
now.
I changed my companion because I
Masterwork.
now have Cell
Tier
Sword
2.
on, so.
Tier 2 Masterwork weapons.
He's got here,
Yeah, she got those.
not smoking.
Her power's a little low, but that might just because the companion probably not out.
So I'm wearing different stuff on my companion because the
Just
Cell
the Cell
Sword just
Sword.
has a waist next and sword not. But it's still, my companion still has 4,000 power, 2,000 crit, and 2,000 armor pen, and 700 life steal,
Okay.
and 500 recovery.
Without your companion out, I see what's happening. You're imbalanced. You have too much armor pen and you have too much crit. You have 74% chance crit. When your companion procs, if he gives you even a few thousand, you're going to jump, you know what I mean? You're going to jump way over the max. I bet you when your companion's proccing, you're probably hitting upwards in the 120, you know what I mean?
She has too much crit
130
on herself.
chance.
She needs to take some crit off herself.
Right.
Was 15,760.
Well, once you start hitting FBI and MSP, your companion dies a lot enough that.
Right, your damage stays consistent, yes, but your companions normally they stay alive in most situations. Like this was the oddest one for me because I didn't never remember my companion dying here.
Yeah,
But he-
me.
it
Well,
just
even if it
straight up
dies, it
died.
doesn't usually disappear. It usually gets back up.
Right,
And you keep
right, and even
companions
if they go
gift.
down.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it
You
lasts
keep it,
for, what,
so.
20 seconds or something? And the companion
Exactly.
gets back up after 10.
So if you docked some of your crit and added power, that would do a lot for your character. But you need to be checking it, you know what I mean, on test dummies and checking where you're at with your boons proccing and everything, because you want to make sure you
Also
don't dock too
know
much.
that
but-
I have potions up. What potions do I have on me right now? Does it actually tell me? I have a potion of heroism up. I have a potion of. It doesn't tell.
Like 1,000
all of it.
crit.
I have
1,000 power though
Squash up.
too.
Yo, what?
That's
I
like
have-
what 3 to 5.
Because
What
I
encounters are
love
you running
food.
right now?
Yeah, food.
I
Still,
tend to
it
eat a lot of
doesn't
food.
account on them.
Freedom.
Yeah,
like I said,
like, I think it,
Okay, so.
I don't know if your rotations are right and you're built right, which I haven't looked at your feats. You know what I mean? As long as you're not missing no crucial feats, the only thing I could guess is that your power is just low.
yeah, but what encounters
I'm-
were you running for that, like, through this dungeon? Like, if you're running,
Fox is
Fox is
cunning
cunning and-
because. Constricting arrow for the second one, and then after that I go to where's B? Gushing wound. Plant growth. Sorry. Cordon arrows, plant growth is my last one, and then I have Seeker's Vengeance being active.
I would take Seeker's Vengeance off.
And I have Forest Ghost. And I also have Aspect of the Serpent.
Did you put your aspect of the pack up to 4 or is it at 3?
It's not active, but it's 4.
You should never take packed up to 4. It's glitched.
yeah, it's glitch.
Until further notice.
And what's your
But
offhand
it's-
power?
Didn't you say she's using Seekers?
But I'm using Serpent. I don't have pack up.
Well, yeah. You should always have pack on when you're not with other hunter rangers, though. As a heads up, I'm pretty sure you know that, though. Oh, what's your offhand power? Your artifact power? I know there's a new weapons for you, so it might not be set right.
Seeker's Vengeance is what it says.
Yeah, I have Rapid Shot in one and Seeker's Vengeance on the other.
So okay, when you do get those fixed in your main hand, you want it to be your hunter's teamwork, and then you're on your offhand. You're gonna want it to be the aspect of the pact, and then
That's
you need to
that's
fix
when it's glitched, right?
right.
Artifact class
So if
feature
you
doesn't work when it's at 4.
right exactly, and that aspect of the pact gets a huge isn't it like 8% damage bonus, something like that
Aspect
she's
of the
missing out on
pack
right
or
there.
aspect of the pack? What are you talking
Yeah, the
about?
packed one for your offhand. That's like an 8%,
It's
right?
8% damage
Right.
off when you have 5
Yeah,
allies.
which is
within
we always
15
do.
feet of you.
You always do when you're in hunter, trapper build. So yeah,
What are your
there's a few things
normal
you're
5
missing there.
companions?
Yeah, what companions are you running?
Yeah, shit. I need to unlock all of the other ones. I've got Aspect of the Serpent on mine. I don't even have Aspect of the Pack unlocked. Need to get some fucking cubes.
Yeah, it's expensive. I know I had to roll, I got lucky this time, but the first time when I rolled that shit, it took me every cube you could imagine to get that going,
Yeah.
and they were expensive as shit back then.
For my tanks
So you can get a
Okay, so-
99 stack for 68,000 right now.
130 degrees.
So the companions, normally I would have an fire archon, but I put the sellsword up for the 10% damage debuff, so that
Right.
that affected me a bit. I have the
It's the wrong fucking
Hunt Rider.
bank. I'm trying to get the mailbox.
I have
Sorry.
Irenes. Is that the
Okay.
10% crit severity? I have the Siege Master, which is a 4% damage straight.
Right, which I like that one.
And then I have
Not everyone
the
agrees on that
Whirlwind.
I run a Damon.
Then the Air Archon, sorry.
one. The Archon. Okay, yeah.
Wow, the second
Yeah,
roll and I got it.
I think
Yeah,
it's
with-
rotation. It sounds like a rotational problem.
Well, her weapons are a huge issue, and having 4 points in the pack is a huge issue. Those are major bugs. You know what I mean? So if you don't have those on and have it right, it fucks with your damage pretty good. I've seen before I fixed mine, Vendetta was doubling my damage, and once I fixed mine, he was only coming up, about 10% higher, 20% higher than me because he has the damn wheel. So once I fixed my character, because she's in the same boat I am, or I was. So yeah, if you fix your artifact power, you're on your offhand and your main hand. Make sure you're rotating in the aim shot. I mainly only do it on
You guys
boss
ready
fights
for
or
Grey Wolf
tough
then?
mobs. Ooh,
About to jump
yeah,
right into
sure,
that
why not?
bitch.
God. Oh,
Hey,
what are you
She might
guys
be in her
running?
You
character
say,
in
you
a
say
second.
about that.
Stat
We did it
increase on
that
your
before
weapon.
with 500 Rangers. Just letting you know this.
I know we have. It's ooh sometimes.
Then after that is a castle never, and that's the last dungeon that we can do. Because Doug doesn't have any FBI done. Well, unlocked.
Right.
So, Grey
Castle
Wolfden,
Never such a
Castle
joke
Never.
now.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta get out of there.
Did you already set up your second loadout, by the way, Shanty?
No.
Okay,
I
so
can
when you go to
change-
fix your, don't do it right this second because it'll take you about 20 minutes unless you know exactly what to put on there. But when you go to change it, you just use your second loadout to change it. It'll just save you a lot of time.
I
And money.
am running on my waist and neck the company duelist cloak and the greater twined robe of dexterity.
Okay,
So now you
there's
have
a.
different.
What do you
Okay, where's the freaking?
Shit, I need to get that company duelist cloak. Such a nub.
Yeah, you do.
It's 2 times
Dude, I'm
refinement.
telling you,
Better
that
get
thing's
it right
amazing.
now.
Yeah, it'll
So
take
I
you
already
nothing to get
have
it
the
up.
company duelist cloak.
Yeah, your
But
gear's
for
right.
rings, the rings I
Right.
have lifesteal and rising
And
power.
that's the lifesteal's hurting you a little bit. The rising power is fine for right now. It works on you, not
Rising
your companion. So, right.
I
A
think
brutality would be ideal.
I think it's
I know, but it's not getting
I
there.
think it's because she's not
Yeah,
wearing.
I haven't got it either.
She's not. She's still wearing the rings from, you know, the Underdark series. She's not wearing the rings. From this.
I'm running mine.
I'm not.
I'm running mine. I do fine. It's not the rings that are messing her up, I don't think. I mean, the lifesteal ring obviously is giving her nothing except for lifesteal. So that's obviously hurting her damage a little bit, but you're talking about if it was a brutality, it's only 4,000 power for maybe what 10 seconds?
8 seconds. Well, you
10
take
the
the
power
5,
boon
yeah.
on, right?
Right.
Shanty?
We should stop it.
Yeah, she does.
Well, you also
Her powers-
realize that I have Assassin's
does.
Covenant, so lifesteal. Even when I get the 4,000 lifesteal, I get 400 power, on that at least.
It's
Right,
base.
that's-
It's
as
that's what I
well
was
as
saying.
I thought it was
lifesteal.
base.
It might be base. I don't know if that one is or
No,
not.
I think it's base.
Could be her mount
Lose
bonuses.
10%
What are
of your
mount
defense
bonuses?
deflections. Mount is Cavalry's Warning, Protector's Camry, Assassin's Covenant, Shepherd's Devotion, which I often put the Wanderer's Fortune there.
Right.
And then
Protector's camaraderie and
Magistrate's
Protector's
Patience.
friendship.
The patience can come out.
You don't like the Patience?
Magistrate's patience is no. You protectors.
Yeah, it's
Applies
it
a
can come out.
damage over time.
Yeah, we
Protector's
know.
Yeah, because
camaraderie.
nothing
It
lives
is-
long enough, right?
Do you have a protector's camaraderie?
Right.
I have Protector's
get-
Camaraderie.
Alright.
Get Protector's friendship
have-
then.
That
That one's cheap. And it stacks on top of Protector's camaraderie. Yeah, oh my god.
Camaraderie.
Did you have
Dude.
Cavalry's
Rather than
Warning?
Magistrate's Patience? Because you get
Yeah,
basically an
patience
extra.
used to be okay, but it doesn't. The ticks don't amount to nothing. The damage that in the end, after you do a full one rotation, amounts to less than like 2% of your damage. It's really, really low.
So
It counts.
what would
Yeah,
be
it's not very
ideal? 'Cause I
much.
could also change it in for the Gladiator's Guile.
Gladiator's Guile will be better, just because you keep your stamina up. Because when you move faster, when your stamina's higher, so you can keep up with the group better, which is probably part of your damage loss in these dungeons. Because we move pretty quick, so if you're behind us,
I got somebody telling me in this Twitch feed that Protector's camaraderie stacks if you got companions, multiple companions that do it.
I couldn't hear you. What?
Well, it does stack, but it like goes like half.
Oh,
What was it? If you use Protector's
Yeah, it stacks, but it
camaraderie,
only stacks
and then
half.
Protector's friendship actually gives you more than having two Protector's
Camaraderies, yeah, because you only
damn
get
it,
half.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you're right.
I think
Jax
that's.
was
I
just
think that's the
explaining it to
reason.
me.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why I only used the one, because somebody told me about
Right.
that it halved.
There you go.
But
The
back
amount it
now that
gives you
it
the
kind of
next
jogs
time,
my
yeah.
memory about that, because they're like, it halves it. I was like, I don't really want another. I can get something better,
Right. Okay, I'm ready when y'all are, though.
Oh, give me a second.
Okay, well,
I was
we can try it that
checking
way. if you
something.
want. How was seals? Sorry.
Yep, seals.
Seals. Sorry. Got a Carecron. I guess it's.
While y'all were talking, I started doing something may or may not turn out to be stupid.
Shit.
I mean, that's all good and all, but I'm not going to run 4 Protector camaraderies just to get diminished returns, just to get damage. I can get the.
She's also running 4 armor pin artifacts.
Is she?
Yeah, all 4. Yeah, all of her artifacts have armor pin.
That could be.
I could put a wheel in. What other ones do I have already being?
Yeah, power
I
one
have
would be
other
better.
options.
Right, so you could take out a Than book, or Wait, what's the one you have active? You have the Eye of the Giant, but you get a buff from that one, don't you?